today's time value of money. Okay. And what is the time value of money? Well, firstly, we start with the introductions. Time value of money is the idea that money available at the present time is worth more than the same amount in the future due to the potential earning capacity. The core principles of the finance hold that the providing the money can earn interest in the amount of money worth more the sooner it is received. Time value of money is an important concept in financial management. It can be used to compare investment alternatives, solve problems in the loans, lease, and savings. And the time value of money as the changes of the money invested in any project, firms also changes that present value calculated by using the mathematical formula PV. PV is present value and FV is a future value, and 1 plus I upon N, I a discounting rate, and the N number of years period till the FV is received. And the reasons of time value of money. Firstly, is a risk and uncertainty. Is a no, the future is never certain, and we can't determine the risk involved in the future because the outflow of the cash in our hand as a payment were, as there is no certainty for the future cash flow. Inflations in the inflationary economy, the money received today has more purchasing power than the money to be received in future. In other words, the rupee today present in the greater real purchasing power than the rupee's future. And the compulsion, and the individual generally prefers the current compulsion in the future compulsions. Investment opportunity, investors can probability use the received money today to get higher return tomorrow and after the certain period of time. If the individual is giving an alternating either or to receive the 10,000 now after 1 year, he will prefer the 10,000 now. This is because today he may be able to position to purchase more goods with this money, and then what going to get the same amount of 1 year. And the importance of financial total time value of money is the investment decisions. The small business often have the limited resources invested in the business operations activities and expands. One of the factors we have to look to how to invest in the time value of money in capital budgeting decisions. When the business choose the investment money in the project, such expands strategy acquisition or just a purchase of new piece of the equipment. It may be years of before that project beginnings, and the producing and positive cash flow. The business needs to know either those future cash flow worth upfront investment. And the example of showing method is time value of money is TVM, use the making difference. Companies apply TVM. It's various ways, year or no decisions, capital project, as well as decide between the comparative projects. Two or most important method are net present value and the internal rate of return. The first method, you can add the present value of cash flow involved in the project and total greater than zero. The project is worth going on. Is IRR. To start with the cost of project and determine the rate of return that made the present value of the future cash flow equal to your upfront cost. If the rate called internal rate of return is greater than your discount and project worth doing, the higher IRR, the better. The time value of money establishes that there is prefer for the having money at present future point of money. It means it is an individual to giving an option A, receive 10,000 now, and B, after 3 years. He will prefer the 10,000 now, and because although the amount of same, and you can so much do much more with the money, and you have to, because over time you can earn more interest or your money by receiving the 10,000 today. You can increase the future value of your money and investing the gaining interest over the time of period. Option B, don't have time your side and the payment received 3 years. What would be your future money? Continues. If you choosing option A, your future value will be 10,000 and plus any interest required over the 3 years, and the future value of the option B, other hand, would be 10,000. And so now you can calculate exactly much more option A worth and compare to B. And instead we have the provide a time period. You can say the option A, 10,000 plus interest, and the B is 10,000 minus interest. And as we prefer to choose option A, receiving the amount and then invest the total amount at a simple annual rate of 4.5, the future value of your investment at the end of the first year is 10,450. As the end of the second year, it will be 10,920.25, and the same continues as the third year. And of the third year is amount will be 11,411 and 0.66. Figure shows in the money increasing the time. And the third year, your what amount will be gained and what will be future values 10,000 rate of 4.4 is the we calculates the rate of interest to 4.5 after 3 years, and we get 11,411.66. Techniques of time value of money is a compounding techniques and future value techniques. This process is calculated future value of the cash flow. In this concept, the interest earned initial principal amount and become a part of the principal and of the compounding period. And discounting present value techniques, the process of the calculating present value of cash flow. Method of calculating the future value. Compounding, this is the process of finding the future value of the cash flow by applying the concept of compounded interest. And compounded, it is the interest that received on the original amount as well as any interest earned but not withdrawn during the earlier period. Simple interest, it is the interest that calculated only the original amount, that does the no compounded interest take place. And conclusions. By the above discussion, we get know about the value of money with respect to time. We learn the importance of time value of money, how we help in making the different decisions, which will provide the profit of the firms. We get know how future value or present value of money is calculated. What are the different techniques, method of the calculating TVM is time value of money, and how comparison between the different projects done in the firms and basis of return. Thank you so much for your listening.